It is the 4th of July, and what better place there is to be than on the shooting range. America, baby. Well, here we are at the end of 3D season, and I'm out here at the Richmond Hill shooting range where we got a 20 target 3D range set up. If you followed me in the past, last year I shot out here quite a bit, did a couple videos. This year we rearranged the 3D course. We made it more accessible. You don't got to wade through water. If it rains real bad, you ain't got to worry about all that. But anyways, yeah, so I shot pretty heavily the beginning of the season. Shot Foley, did really well. Foley, shot binning, podiumed and binning. And then life happens, man. You know what I mean? Gets in the way. Now, that being said, I ain't picked my pin bow up in, shoot, I can't even tell you how long. So I brought that girl out here with me today. There she is. And I'm trying to relearn how to shoot these pins at these 3Ds. All right, so we got this 39-yard coyote down here. Yeah, so some months back, I come through here and I started working with the with DNR, the guy who runs the shooting range, Justin Hardy, on how to better arrange these targets to where we can shoot them, more accessible to shoot them and stuff like that. And he pretty much told me, he said, Dwayne, what do you think? So I laid out some plans. He said, yeah, let's ride. I brought some tractors out here. We cut some lanes. He got some brand new targets. I mean, they're Reinhardt targets, so they're IBO targets, but they're fun to shoot at. And so yeah, so I cut 20 lanes in, did a lot of work out here, and man, I think it's awesome. I think they're getting a lot of more use out of it the way it's laid out now than previous. Because previous, if it rained, it was not accessible. You couldn't get back there. It was a swampland back there. If anybody knows anything about Richmond Hill, Georgia, on the south, I mean, it's just swamplands back here. So anyways, that being said, this is my first target. Here we are. I shot 2 arrows. The first one I didn't like it too much. Second one, I ended up in the bonus ring. So we're gonna move on to the next one. I think the next one might be a turkey or something. Y'all hold on a second. All right, so here we got a bedded buck. All right. And watch your foot down here in South Georgia. We got them rattlesnakes. All right, let's see what we got here on this old girl right here. How about that for a shot down there? You'll see that turkey down there? Through them little trees or whatever. I think I shot this one 31.5 yards is what it was. Something like that. But let's see what happened. So I stayed in the 10 though. It's not that bad. Oh boy, we got some kind of mountain goat down there. Nice little mountain goat in the South Georgia pines. I've been shooting 33 yards. It's just been for whatever reason, it's just difficult because of the gap. And the first arrow, I didn't like it too much, so I shot a second one. And here we go. So my first arrow, it was low. And my second arrow was just off a little bit, but it hit exactly where I was aiming. All right, this is one of my favorite shots out here. We'll see if I can't get a range on it. I don't know if I can't get a range on all that stuff in the way. I might have to do something about that. Well, let's see what we can do. All right, so when I called Justin this morning to see if the range was open because it was 4th of July, he said, yeah, Dwayne, it's open, but the archery range might need a little TLC, so I brought the weed whacker with me. Well, I borrowed it from Justin. Told him, I said, all right, Bubba, is the shop open? You got the weed whacker? He said, yeah. So I've been out here doing maintenance and shooting at the same time. So range maintenance it is on this one, because I do think that some of those limbs are probably in the way of this Wolverine where you're supposed to stand to shoot it. So let's see if we can't get this thing chopped down a little bit. All right, there we go. Hey, you can see that little badger down there. Wolverine, whatever it is. Lane maintenance is done. I don't know, they always stretch the Wolverine out to 40 yards on my class, so we're gonna shoot him at 40. Well, let's say 41. Let's do 41. Now, she ain't too bad. So, all that being said, man, for me, not picking a bow up, fighting that elbow injury. As a matter of fact, I go back Wednesday, actually tomorrow, to have the orthopedic look at it again and see if I have to have surgery or whatever. Right now, he's saying that I can rehab it or whatever, yada, yada, yada. So anyways, this is my first time really shooting a bow since I messed it up about a month or so ago. I'm not mad about it. I wish I practiced a little bit more. I'll practice a little bit more throughout the week, getting ready for, I think we're going to shoot it Sunday. It'll be Sunday up there in Social Circle, ASA Apaches. They have a fantastic range up there. In my opinion, I think ACE is the epicenter for archery in Georgia. They hold the GAA, they do JOAD, they do S3DA, they do GBAA, they do, you know, the NFAA stuff, they do the ASA stuff. I mean, they pretty much cover everything, all the bases, all the disciplines for archery. They pretty much cover it. They got one of the best coaches in Georgia up there, and John Chandler. He runs their program. I'm gonna tell you, they have a fantastic program up there, and I'm anxious to go up there and see what they got. A new 3D range up there, a place they're holding their 3D shoots. I ain't been up there yet this year, so I'm anxious to get up there and see what that's all about. And yeah, man, so y'all stick around for that. I'm sure I'll have a little bit of footage of that, but y'all stick around for that and see how I end the year. But yeah, all in all, that's it right there. So hey, if y'all ever in the area, like I said before, y'all come shoot with us.